Today on Max Handy Gadgets, we're making a delicious cream of asparagus and potato soup. Quick and easy, so let's get started. Alright, and for the asparagus, we have 2 cans of asparagus here. And we went ahead and cut off the bottoms, because some of them are kind of tough. But we're still going to use them in our soup, and we'll grind them up with our stick blender, right? That makes good sense, right? Alright, now that'll add a lot of extra flavor and body to our soup. And this will make a pretty nice big pot too. It'll serve like 4 people. So let's get started. Alright, and today we're using our nice tri-ply stainless steel saucepan. And boy, is that a nice one. It comes with a lid, and I'll put a link in the description in case you need one. This is a really good one, and it's really thick. Nice. Okay, let's go ahead and set our burner to medium high. And we're going to add about a tablespoon of butter. Alright, now go ahead and melt your butter. Boy, does that smell good, guys. We just love our butter. When we make a recipe, you can never have too much butter. Okay. Alright, when you get it looking like that, go ahead and add 1 teaspoon of minced garlic. And go ahead and stir that around. Now, we don't want to burn our garlic, but we want it to release that good flavor in there, right? Okay, I smell the garlic, so it's perfect. Now we're going to take the bottoms of our asparagus that we cut off, and we're going to put them in there. And we're going to stir them around and kind of soften them up a little more than they were. Because they were kind of hard, right? Even in the can. Now sometimes the asparagus, even when you get it frozen, are more soft than the fresh ones, right? So you can make a quick asparagus soup that way out of frozen asparagus. But these are canned, so, and they were 2 nice sized big cans, so we're going to make a nice cream of asparagus soup out of our asparagus today. And I'll show you a quick way to thicken it up without making a roux. But we still have our butter and garlic in here. We just don't have our flour. Okay, they're starting to get a little soft. Yeah, a little bit. Alright, let's let them go a little bit. Okay, let's see how they're doing. Okay, they're looking really good, and boy, do they smell good with that butter and garlic. Okay, let's leave them go just a little longer. And now we're going to take a little bit of our milk. Now this is 2 cups of milk, but we're only going to put maybe a ½ cup in. So let's do that. Now you can use heavy cream or whatever you want here, but I'm just using milk today. Alright, they've been simmering a little bit. Let's give them a stir. Okay, they're starting to get really nice and tender. Yeah, okay. They were kind of hard, those bottoms. Alright, that's why we cut them off. Okay, let's lower our burner temperature to medium. Okay, now we're going to take our nice KOIOS stick blender, right? Look at this. It's a nice one. It's got a nice blade on the end. And it has nice controls up top here. On and off button and a variable speed, right? So let's go ahead and see what this does in here with our asparagus bottoms. Alright, let's turn it on. Okay guys, that looks really good. Nice. That makes a nice base, and boy does that smell good already with all those asparagus bottoms in there. Alright, Let's lower our heat to medium. Make sure it's on medium. And let's go ahead and add a little more milk. About half a cup. Alright, let's go ahead and use our stick blender again. Boy, look at that stick blender go. Wow. Alright, that's our bottoms all ground up nice, and we added the milk. About half the milk almost. Now we're going to add the rest of our asparagus because they're more tender. Now make sure you save a few of these asparagus tips, right? To put on top as a garnish. So we're going to do that. Okay, let's go ahead and take the rest of our asparagus. Look at them, there's a lot of them. And we're going to put them in there. Just like that. Alright, now let's go ahead and take our stick blender again. Boy, this is going to be a challenge, but it'll do it. Let's go ahead and grind them up. Wow, guys, that stick blender really did a good job. Let me see if I can show you how creamy that asparagus is. Look at this. Beautiful. Nice and creamy. That's perfect. Nice. Okay. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to add the rest of our milk, right? So that's 2 cups of milk we're going to put in there. Alright, now we could use our stick blender to stir that in, right? Boy, that's looking good, guys. And smelling wonderful. But it's not quite creamy enough, is it? It's a little bit on the loose side. Okay, let's get this back on the burner where you can see it. Alright, we're going to add a little bit of salt to taste. Okay, a little bit of black pepper, some garlic powder, and some onion powder. And a pinch of cayenne pepper. Give that a mix. Alright, and at this point, I like to give it a little taste and see how much salt we need, or pepper, or anything else, right? Just a little more salt. That's it, right there. Okay, let's stir that in. Boy, that's smelling good now, guys. Now to thicken that up, we're going to use instant potatoes. Yep. This is 2 tablespoons we're going to put in, and if we need more, we'll add to it. So let's put that in and stir it in. Now it's getting thicker. We might need a little more. It's up to you. Just add what you need there to thicken it up. And that's really an easy way to thicken your cream of asparagus soup, right? And look at this. That's really nice. And it's loaded with asparagus. Alright, let's put another tablespoon of our instant mashed potatoes, and that'll make 3 tablespoons. let's go ahead and mix that in. Alright, let's bring back our stick blender and we'll mix that up really good. Okay guys, that's done right there. Let's go ahead and give it a little mix here with our spoon. Boy, did that make it creamy. Look at this. Oh boy, this is really nice. Alright, at this point I like to put about a tablespoon of butter in, right? Let's put that in. Give it a little stir. You know, as it's cooling down, and let that butter get in there. That's going to make it taste good. Alright, let me give it a final stir. Alright, our cream of asparagus and potato is done. Boy, does that smell good, and that was quick and easy to make, right? Of course, we had a lot of help with our stick blender, right? Alright, let's shut off our burner. And let's go ahead and have a taste test. I can't wait to put this in a nice bowl and have a taste. So let's do that. Careful guys, this is hot. Alright, let's bring in a nice serving bowl. And we'll take our delicious cream of asparagus and potato soup that we made quick and easy. And we'll put that right in there. Look how creamy that is, guys. That's really nice. Beautiful. Alright, I can't wait to have a taste of this, but before we do that, I like to add just a little bit of pepper on top. Just like this. Just a little bit. And remember our asparagus tips? Now I did warm these up in the microwave, so everything is really nice. So we're going to put a few of them on there. Just like this. Now you're going to arrange these however you want. I just kind of put them in a circle. That way when you serve it up, people say, oh, that's asparagus soup, because they can see the asparagus tips, right? Now I'm going to add just a little bit of parsley flakes. Not much, just a little bit. Put them on there. Alright guys, boy does that look good. That's our delicious cream of asparagus and potato soup that we made quick and easy in our nice tri-ply stainless steel saucepan, right? That made it really quick and easy to do because that stainless steel is nice and thick, and once it gets hot, it stays hot. Alright, let's go ahead and have a taste because I can't wait any longer. So let's get into a nice taste. Look at this, guys. Alright, and now that's creamy too. Alright, let me have a nice taste. Wow, guys. You're going to love this. Just go ahead and make it that way. And if you have canned, asparagus, just do it like we did. Cut them hard bottoms off if there's any, and there was a lot in ours. So we cut them off and we ground them up, in our pan with our beautiful stick blender. Boy, that's a good one. If you don't have one of them, let me see if I can show you. Alright, here it is, our KOIOS stick blender. Can you read that? KOIOS, I call it. Now, let me see if I can find a link to these. I hope they still make them because they're really good, and I was going to give them out as gifts because I know they work. And boy, this is really a nice one. It's got all kinds of attachments for it. You can even chop up like nuts and things like that, I think. And it also has that dual speed control up here. A normal speed and a high speed, and then a variable speed. Here you can kind of vary your speed 1 to like 11 or whatever it is here. Really nice, beautiful. Yep, you can just dial it up. Perfect. Really nice one. Okay, I'm gonna put this aside. Alright guys, you know what to go good with that, since we're having that for a nice dinner. You probably guessed this one. I'm gonna have a nice chilled glass of white wine with this one. Now doesn't that sound good? It really does. And boy, does this stick to your ribs on them cold winter afternoons, right? And evenings. You're gonna love this. Alright, if you're enjoying these videos, go ahead and like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Delicious cream of asparagus and potato soup that we made quick and easy. And that's what's for dinner tonight. And that really does sound good. Yep, I just gotta have another little taste here. Is this gonna be good? Boy, is that tasty. Boy, is this creamy or what? Look at that. Catch you on the next one.